Hey guys and gals, it's Tripl-L, and now let's talk Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars, chapter 218, second bout. So this chapter just finishes up Kuga's little thing with the first seat at the beginning of the chapter, and then it just goes on to set up the next round of competition of Shokugekis of the Regiment de Kazin. So overall, another transitionary chapter, but it's, you know, when it comes to Shokugeki no Soma, the transitionary chapters are the ones that really have, I think, value, because a lot of things just tend to happen in those in between chapters, in between various Shokugekis. So overall, like, one thing that this chapter is doing is just hyping us up. You know, we get the Kuga character development, or the Kuga and Soma general interactions that just kind of help frame Kuga, put him into this place where he's going to be going up against the first seat, and then after that we just get the epic matchups, because that's really what the chapter was bringing. It's bringing those matchups, and I'm ultimately very excited about it. Now, before the matchups get brought up, you know, before that, it's just generally people trying to figure out what to do. Irina's trying to figure out a strategy. They're really contemplating going at it with their strongest forces, and Irina does point out that the biggest problem are the first and second seats, just because they are that good. After that, you know, it's Kuga's thing, and ultimately those two scenes, they're just valuable for the people who like seeing the characters talk, because again, we just end off with reaffirmations and just general strategy. Then when you have the matchups, it gets more interesting, because the matchups we can like start getting excited about what could actually happen. So overall, like, in terms of technicality, it's a good chapter of Soma. Overall, I really do think it's a good chapter, but what I really want to talk about is just what's gonna happen after here. So we have the matchups. Subaru is gonna be going up against the current third seed, the guy with the giant knife, Saito, I believe his name was. Megishima is gonna go up against Rindo. That's pretty awesome. And then the first seed and Kuga. So Kuga's getting what he wants. Now the big thing that we have to talk about here is who's gonna lose and who's gonna win. Truthfully, I would love a scenario where the rebels just have sweeping victories, like they just keep winning, you know. I would love to have that happen. I think that would be excellent. Whether or not that's going to happen, you know, it depends. What does the author want to do with this arc? Does he want to just show that, you know, that the rebels are in the right, or does he want to make it like slightly climactic? Because at this point, Kuga losing against the first seat, you know, it's kind of, well, you'd expect it. You'd logically expect it. Especially when you have Soma saying, hey, like, if you fall, I'm going to have to take revenge for you and all that. You know, it's logically expected that Kuga goes down here. But is this where the Regiment de Kazin, is this where the rules are going to kick in and we're going to get to see cooperation? And I'm asking this because, like, we also have to keep in mind that we still have to see Megumi and we still have to see Takumi. Well, we assume we still have to see those characters have their chance here. And so if we assume that everyone on the rebel team is going to get a chance at winning or at going up in these Shokugekis, we have to logically assume that one of our guys is going to lose in this round in order to allow the other characters to get a chance to just cook. But it really depends on what the author ultimately wants to show. Truthfully, you know, this could end up, in the worst case scenario, being all three characters going down for the rebels and then the other side just winning. And that would be unfortunate. Truthfully, I think my most ideal situation is one where Subaru wins. And I also want Megishima to win, but we just don't know. There's that possibility that Rindo is the best chef of their current generation. She might be the best chef of the Elite 10, because we've had that scenario premised to us by the mere existence of Saiba. So, you know, I'm very excited. And again, I mentioned that my best case scenario here is one where Subaru wins, where he is at least one of the ones that gets through. And the reason I say that is just because Subaru is a very interesting character for this whole arc. You know, that's why he's there. That's why this guy is one on the Rebels team, because of his perfect traits. Like, really, he would just be such great support, because if he's tracing everyone, and man, he started it off already in this chapter saying that he's Saito and he's just gonna cut down everyone. It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to see what Subaru can do with his perfect trace, and if that can help all the other chefs, because that just makes everything much more interesting. Can you imagine a scenario where, say, it's Takumi, Megumi, and Subaru's just giving support because he's traced the other characters? Like, it would be a sacrifice. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be a sacrifice if Subaru's in there. It would just be such a cool little dynamic. And I'm still on the boat that I think Aizen is going to get his chance to go up, and I think Subaru's going to be the one that meets him halfway. So I really want to see that still happen. But, you know, I really hope that it isn't going to just be a loud victory. I hope it's not just going to be the central side just winning this round altogether. I hope that at least Subaru gets through. But we'll have to see. Now, this is going to be a very elucidating set of chapters. Kuga's going to go all out. He's most likely going to get very emotional during this. We're going to finally see Rindo cooking, and we're going to see what's going on with Megashima, and we're going to see what Saito does in general. And we're going to see if Subaru pulls it off. Man, I hope he does. But anyway, guys, overall, you know, the matchups are very exciting, and I'm so excited to see what happens from here on out. But, yeah, we'll have to see next week. Next week will give us a better sense of what's going on. Actually, no, it won't. We're just going to see cooking. We're going to see so much cooking, and we're not going to get the results for probably another 3 weeks, and that's going to be... Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. But, oh well. It'll come. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the chapter down below, and until next time, I hope you have a very great day, and I hope Subaru wins.